Welcome back to another unexpectedly random product review. Lay's! Today we are going to be trying Lay's Wavy Cuban Sandwich and Lay's Salsa Fresca. These are both limited summer flavors. I'm hoping it's that the time is limited and not the flavor is limited. Ooh, the Cuban sandwich has pickles. Mm. See? Pickles. So yeah, they both look interesting. I'm hopeful that they're going to be delightful, as I hope all of these products are when we're reviewing them. But some of them they just fall flat. We are going to start off with the Cuban sandwich because it looks to be the less spicy of the two, and therefore probably less likely to impact my taste on the other one. Initial assessment: it smells like a potato, but also kind of beefy. Interesting. So, a Cuban sandwich. I don't know what all goes on a Cuban sandwich. Let me see if this ingredient says. Um, Cheddar cheese, spices, medium chain triglycerides. Gotta have that for the Cuban sandwich. Brown sugar, Swiss cheese. Brown sugar is probably part of the ham flavor. Um, Paprika, onion, garlic, cheddar, I think I mentioned. It doesn't specifically say extracts of any particular meat, so I assume that's probably what the medium chain triglycerides are from. So snag one of these that looks nicely coated. This one should work. Nice, wavy, beautiful chip. Okay. Hmm. There's a hint of pickle. It's a really mellow flavor overall. It's actually kind of hard to describe. Almost borderline sour cream and something like sour cream and cheddar, sour cream and onion, but not quite cheddar or onion. That's I bet that's kind of confusing. Interesting. It's not spicy at all. Hmm. It's a lot mellower flavor than I was anticipating. Hmm. It's a good flavor. It's salty, savory, maybe a little bit of umami, honestly. Um, I'm guessing a lot of that kind of almost a it's not milk, but it's like borderline cheese. It's a interesting interesting flavor for sure. But it's actually really good. It is. It's mild. It would go well with a dip, like a ranch or a even a French onion dip would probably be pretty wonderful with it. And because they're wavy or corrugated, I like my chips corrugated. They're going to hold up a little bit better as far as using them for a dip. Hmm. It's a unique flavor and it's delicious. That's uh that's really all I know. It's hard to pinpoint. Again, I'm not real familiar with Cuban sandwiches. It looks like roast beef and ham and Swiss and pickles on a grilled some kind of a panini bun, maybe a hoagie, and it's all been paninied. But it has really good flavor, whatever flavor it is. I'm happy with those. I'm quite happy with that. Mm. Hmm. All right. And now we're gonna move on to salsa fresca. It's just ordinary Lay's. Um, I'm anticipating these being a little spicy, considering we have jalapenos and what looks like a cayenne pepper specifically pictured. We do have lime on here, which is if you've watched my previous reviews, I tend to not necessarily shy away from, but tend to not like lime flavoring or lime in general added to spicy things because it gets overwhelming in a hurry and then all you taste is the lime. I don't mind lime as a flavor. I'm happy to drink a limeade. Uh, but in something, they for some reason they often can't get the ratios set well, and then the lime just takes over, and it's sad. It was Las Meras Habaneras Pringles. They're habanero flavored Pringles, and they've got a decent amount of citric acid or lime in them, and they're actually really good chips. Hmm. Oh, what? It just smells like a potato. That's highly irregular. Now they're well coated, very, very well coated. Um, Vegetable juice for color, paprika and annatto extracts. Fascinatingly enough, there's no food coloring like FD&C Red 40 and that sort of thing. I wonder if that's new. I know people tend to complain about food coloring in their food. We won't get on to that subject, but yeah, so that's kind of neat in its own right. Hopefully, the flavor stands up to the color profile. It's very tomatoey. I mean, the what? Is that is it I think that's really good actually. It hits you really aggressively with that tomato flavor, just right out the gate, um, stomping all over your taste buds, sort of thing. Um, it's almost a tangy tomato, which is fascinating. There's a little bit of cilantro flavor that comes through it. The heat's not overwhelming. I mean, there's a little bit of heat, but it's not like my tongue can feel it, but it's like black pepper level heat. It's very tomatoey. They did a good job balancing the citric acid in it. I think that's what gives that kind of that initial hit of tomato. Okay, the heat builds pretty quickly. I'm getting a little more. It's probably doubled in heat just from that second chip or third, I guess technically, but second bite. But the citric acid, that's probably what contributes to that tanginess of that tomato, right in the nose almost of it to to sound fancy, I guess. Oh, no. Um, it's a very good flavor. It really is. Hmm. It almost starts off with a seasoning in the back of the throat. Um, almost starts off with a almost a tomato soup level of tomatoiness, and then it quickly kind of tones down. Hmm. I'm impressed. I'm very impressed, especially with the citric acid levels. It's not it's not distinct at all. Like there's no hey, I'm a lime kind of flavor. It's just it melds well. It's a very good flavor mix. The taste is delicious. And I have a fascinating idea. You probably should have expected it happening, but we're gonna take a couple of slices of Cuban sandwich here, two Cuban sandwich slices, and in the middle we're gonna slap a salsa fresca slice, and we're gonna see if that's a beautiful ratio. Mm, it's good. It honestly, the volume of potato chip there, it kind of washes out all the flavors. The mingling heat with the Cuban sandwich taste, it's pretty nice. But overall, there's no need to mix them. They're wonderful on their own. Mm, that's awesome. Very good there. Hmm. That's all I have for this product review. Both of them are very good. Give them a try. Only here for a limited time. And the flavor was not, in fact, limited. Just the time. Till next time, stay random. This has been another unexpectedly random product review.